Previously on Legends, we finally got the introductions for our final ever season. 14 of the greatest heroes of all time, 14 of the greatest villains, spanning from different eras, from Big Brother to Survivor to Total Roblox Island to The Amazing Race. We got to our first challenge, and in a somewhat close battle, the villains won immunity, meaning the heroes had to vote somebody off. After a lot of scrambling, it seemed that the vote was between two people, Uncle Sam and Justin, as they were the targets going into the first tribal. At Tribal Council, in a pretty much unanimous vote, Uncle Sam's uncle was the first boot of the season. 27 remain. Find out who will be eliminated tonight. Well, the good news is Tribal went to plan and Uncle Sam's uncle's gone. Yeah, I'm glad that ended up going to plan. I'm glad that went to plan too. But it's pretty clear I'm being targeted. I copped 3 votes at that Tribal. So now I'm a little worried. I am too, but as long as we all stick together, then we're going to be fine. Because we all have each other's backs. Yup, for sure. Yup, definitely. I'm a little worried about last Tribal. I thought it was going to be a pretty clear Uncle Sam's uncle's vote, but clearly there's people going after me. So now I'm kind of worried. But it's still not going to stop my gameplay. I'm genuinely worried about my brother Justin. Even though I'm glad everything went to plan and Uncle Sam's uncle went home, it's still nerve-wracking that 2 other people along with Sam voted for Justin. So now I gotta talk to Justin because I feel like he's overplaying his hand here right now. Well, I'm just gonna head off. I'll see you guys at the challenge. Yeah, we're gonna go too. Anyways, now that they're gone, Justin, I'm getting kind of worried about you. I know you didn't do anything that bad, but at the end of the day, you still copped a few votes. So I think you gotta be more careful next time. Be more careful. I'm sorry that Uncle Sam's uncle was the clear weakest link on the team. And for some reason, people wanted agreed with Sam or something to where they're trying to vote me out. I don't get why. And that's really stupid. Yeah, I get it. But at the end of the day, there's people on our team that's going to be stupid. Yeah, I can tell that. Oh, this is not good at all. We're at the bottom and we got to figure things out or we're the next 2 to go. Yeah. I'm so pissed right now. Bowtie lied to me. I thought we were going to be able to get the votes on Justin because he told me straight to my face that he wanted Justin out. Oh, and look at him come by right now. I'm going to confront him. Wait, roller skating girl, don't. Hey! Wait, what? Bowtie, we got to talk. Yeah, what's up? Don't what's up me. You know exactly what happened. What happened to the plan on voting out Justin? You told me you wanted Justin out, but you lied to my face because you voted out Uncle Sam instead. It was nothing that personal. At the end of the day, Uncle Sam's uncle was the weakest link when it came to challenges. He needed to go. Okay, fair enough, but you couldn't at least trust me enough to tell me? Well, she already did it. Bowtie, don't forget about me as well. You also left me out of the vote. I thought we were voting out Justin, but I guess not. And what does that mean? Does that mean we're on the bottom and we're next to go? No, that doesn't necessarily mean you guys are the next 2 to go. How can we be so sure about that? You told us about the vote only to lie to us. What if you're lying to us right here, right now? Well, I can assure you guys that I'm not lying. I don't want you guys to go. But if you guys don't trust me, then I don't know what to tell you. Well, that's kind of hypocritical of you. You said you trusted us. You said, well, not necessarily that, but you told us the vote was Justin. We trusted you on that. But guess what? Justin's still here and Uncle Sam's uncle's gone. You don't trust us. So in order for this to work out, you need to trust us, not us needing to trust you. We gave you our trust, but you didn't trust us enough for the vote. So, are we going to trust each other now? Whatever. Who are those two think they are, bro? Well, that's for certain. They're the next two to go. Main question is, who goes first between those two? I don't know. Honestly, I might go for Roller Skating Girl because she was more upset about it than Ripple. At least with Ripple, he was at least more calm. But either way, I want those two out next. Interesting. That is really interesting to see. I like how Bowtie just straight up burned Roller Skating Girl and Ripple right then and there. Oh, that's good news for me because I can easily just swoop in and try to pick them up as allies. Ugh, I'm so pissed with them, man. I understand, but we can't do much about it. Hey, guys. Oh, hey, Loreless. Hi. Listen, I want to be completely honest with you guys about the vote. Okay. I know, I'm aware you guys were left out of the vote, given what you guys were just talking about with Bowtie. Yeah, and now I'm upset with them. For good reason. Leaving you out of the vote is one thing. Just straight up, just kind of being a dick about it is another thing. Doesn't help that he decided to make an all-winners alliance. Wait, he what? Huh? You didn't know? That was all part of his plan. He wanted Uncle Sam's uncle gone just for the winners to try to take the majority on the winners alliance. Oh, did he? Yup, he did. But I'm letting you guys know about it because Bowtie is getting power hungry already. And I'm willing to take the shot at him if we're able to get the numbers for it. Yeah, I mean, if it keeps us still in the game, I'm in on that. Yeah, same. Excellent. Only problem is I'm not sure if we can be able to do it because Bowtie has quite a lot of allies. So if we're going to take the shot at Bowtie, we might have to go for whoever he's close with first. But I'm not entirely sure. We need to get more information on that. Yeah, for sure. Well, you're welcome for the information. We can talk about this more after the challenge. See you guys later. Well, I thought I'm going to be screwed, but Loreless just dropped a bombshell on me, which that's good, I guess. Maybe me and Ripple can pick up Loreless as an ally, but we have quite a lot of work to do to scrape ourselves off the bottom. Sorry, Bowtie. You're digging your own grave right now. So, thanks for that. As long as you keep doing that, the target's gonna stay off of me. Alrighty, come on in, guys. Alrighty, villains, take a brand new look on the new Heroes Tribe. Uncle Sam's uncle voted out at the last tribal council. I'm not surprised at all. Yeah, I'm not really surprised either. Anyways, ready to get to today's challenge? Yeah, sure. Okay. Today's challenge, I'm going to pick up this blue square thing. I'm going to throw it over there. It's going to be kind of like golf. But y'all only have one attempt. Whoever is the closest to this blue thing right here gets a point. The team with the highest score at the end wins immunity and is safe from the vote. Losing team heading the tribal where one of you will be the second person voted out of this game. First to 7 wins immunity, and yeah. Villains, you guys have an extra member, so sit someone out for this challenge. Okay, who's gonna sit this one out? Hold on. I'll sit this one out. Alrighty, Science Girl, sitting out for the villain. You can just take your spot over on the bench. Good luck, guys. Alrighty, we can officially start on the challenge. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this, and we'll get started. Alrighty. Oh, that's where you guys gotta get to. Alrighty, who's going up first for the heroes and villains? I'll do it. Who's gonna do it for us? Oh, step aside, I got this. Alrighty, for the heroes, it's gonna be Keith. For the villains, Ice Climber. And you guys have a lot of history with each other back from The Amazing Race Season 3. So, the challenge can officially begin now. Oh, I got this. Okay, not bad. Ice Climber. Alright, we gotta see who's closer. According to this, Ice Climber is closer. So Ice Climber gets a point for the villain. Alrighty, we're on to our next round. For the villains, Chef, and for the heroes, Hard Times Henry. Begin. Alright then. Okay, not bad. Hard Times Henry. And Hard Times Henry is literally on the blue thing. Point goes to the heroes. Next round. For the villains, typical type. And for the heroes, Matt Dusk. Begin. I haven't forgot about Survivor Season 1 where you blindsided me first. Huh. Oh, shit. Rookie numbers. And typical type gets a point. That's 2 points for the villains, 1 point for the heroes. Alrighty, for our next round, we have Duke for the villains and Roller Skating Girl for the heroes. Begin. Okay, not bad. Duke. I'm gonna have to check. Roller Skating Girl is right here. Duke is slightly further. Roller Skating Girl gets a point for the heroes. Duke, that was pathetic. Oh yeah? Why don't you go up next round? Alright, bet. I'll do it. Duke is such a joke. He claims to be the almighty strong guy. He just lost to a girl in that challenge. Like, who the hell is he, bro? Yeah, who wants some? Survivor Season 3. Yup. Alrighty. For the heroes, Justin versus for the villains, Dennis. Begin. Damn, I rode over it. Ah, my leg. Oh yeah, I most definitely got this one. Hell yeah. And Dennis gets the point for the villains. That's how it's done, Duke. Oh, shut up, Dennis. Keep in mind, he's the same guy who kept tripping over during the first challenge. Alrighty, for our next round, Prisoner for the villains versus Eric for the heroes. Rematch for All-Stars, huh? Yep. Good luck. Good luck to you too. Begin. Oh my god, my leg. My leg! Ugh. Yeah. I think I'm closer. Alright, we gotta see. You're up to... Oh, I didn't even mean to move you. Well, he's like up to here. Eric's up to here. By this much, Eric gets a point for the heroes. Which means the score is currently 3 points for the heroes, 3 points for the villains. Our next round, Shadow for the villains, Coral Box Mage for the heroes. Begin. Oh, I have no idea how that's supposed to go. Corblox's leg is on that thing, but his upper body's up there. Just for safety measure, we're going to redo that. Alrighty, Corblox Mage, again. Go ahead, don't break apart this time. Oh, and it didn't even matter because Shadow gets the point for the villains. Alrighty, for our next round, Stripes for the villains versus Drift for the heroes. 3, 2, 1, go. Here I go. Yes. Yes, sir. All right, then. You gotta be kidding me. Drift gets the point for the heroes, making it 4 for the heroes, 4 for the villains. Also, if they're laying like that, that means they didn't score. Alrighty, for our next round, Defaultio for the villains versus Merely for the heroes. Begin. Oh, well, he hit the box, but he bounced off of it. Defaultio. Oh. Yeah, Merely's definitely closer. You can tell by that. Merely scores for the heroes. Alrighty, for our next round, Dizzy Purple for the villains versus Ripple for the heroes. Come on, you got this, Ripple. Oh, thanks, I guess. God damn, she's stunning. I'm gonna have to show out for this challenge. Alrighty, begin. Alright, here I go. That wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad, but I can do better than that. Hell yeah. And by this much, Dizzy Purple scores for the villains. Ah! Right now, the score is 5 points for the heroes, 5 for the villains. For our next round, Builderman for the villains versus Loreless for the heroes. And history between these two, dating back to The Amazing Race Season 2. Begin. Oh yeah, you're going down just like The Amazing Race. Ugh. Oh, damn it. Who's going down? Sure ain't me. Yeah. Builderman scores for the villains. Right now, it's 6 points villains, 5 points heroes. If Guzmanek scores this, the villains wins immunity once again. If Bowtie scores this, we're going to a sudden death round between Hunter and Gamer 101. Next round, begin. Okay, I got this. Okay, not bad. I can do this. Yes! Bowtie scores for the heroes. 6 points for the heroes, 6 points for the villains. And now we're going on to our final round. For the heroes, Hunter is up. Meanwhile, for the villains, it's Gamer 101. Alrighty. For the win, begin. Oh, my leg. Ow, ow, ow. We gotta redo that. Okay. My leg is so flimsy. Oh my god, I hate my leg. Okay, I got it. Yippee. Oh, shoot, that's actually pretty close. Come on, you got it. I can do this. Oh, it's actually close. Yo, I can barely tell who won that. It is so unbelievably close. Give me a sec. I gotta check this. After a further look, it looks that Hunter might be slightly closer. Yeah, you can tell he's slightly closer. So that means Hunter scores the point, which means Heroes wins immunity and is safe from tribal. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That was so unbelievably close that just for fun, we're gonna see what would happen if we did another round, because I was honestly about to do that. Go. Oh, that happened. Oh, wait, give me a sec. It's okay. Gamer 101. Dang. It actually would have been pretty close. Gamer 101 would have won that, but from what I saw, it looked like Hunter was closer. So, either way, heroes, you guys are immune for tonight. You guys can head back to camp, and I'll see you guys next episode. Villains, after such a hard-fought battle, by this much, you guys lost the challenge. One of you will be the second person voted out of this game. I'll see you guys at Tribal Council tonight. Okay, even though I may have lost that challenge barely, that shit was so close that he should have just redone it. But you know what? It's whatever, because I don't know. I don't think it's going to be me tonight, but just to make sure, I'm going to talk to these people just so they don't vote me out just because of that performance. It's a bummer that we lost the challenge, but in the end, I'm not too worried because that means I have the perfect opportunity to vote out Duke tonight. And my alliance is going to stick with that. Yeah, of course we lose the challenge, but it's whatever because Duke is the clear weakest link. No, not Duke. What am I talking about? I'm being dumb right now. Take 2. Even though it sucks that we lost the challenge, it doesn't really matter. Dennis is the clear weakest link on the team and should be the one going home tonight. And I will make sure that happens tonight. Yo, seriously, Hunter. Good job on holding down the fort for us. Yeah, man. That was such a nerve-wracking challenge. Like, that was so unbelievably close on how we would have lost that challenge again. Yeah, it would have been bad if we lost again, but luckily I was able to pull through for us, even if just barely. Well, even if we lost, who would we have gone for had we lost the challenge? It's probably better just to vote off somebody in the minority, Ripple or Roller Skating Girl. One of those two. Yeah, that's fair, but which one between the two? I'm leaning more towards Roller Skating Girl. I feel like Ripple's probably better at challenges compared to Roller Skating Girl, so that's who I think we would probably do. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. Well, either way, we're safe for tonight, and we have absolutely nothing to worry about. So, I'm going to catch some Z's. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Yeah, we'll see you guys later. Good night. Alright, real talk. What are we going to plan with Bowtie? I'm not sure, but I do not like how he's calling all the shots around here. So, maybe if you're down for it, we could do a potential Bowtie blindside down the road. Oh, count me in, man. Like, let's be real. We are probably on the bottom of that alliance anyways, so it's probably better off that we start building other allies in case that alliance starts sinking, you know? Yeah, agreed. I love how I can trust Loreless because me and him think mostly the same for the most part. We don't like how Bowtie's running stuff around here. He's making himself so big of a target to where I'm worried that he's honestly going to do something against us in the future. So, I'm glad Loreless came up to me for a potential Bowtie blindside. I wouldn't be opposed to it at all. I'm glad Hunter agrees on me on that plan. So, whenever the time comes, I might try to blindside Bowtie. I don't know. Ripple and Roller Skating Girl knows about the Winners Alliance. And would be a shame if other people knew about it. Yo, man, I'm so glad that we won that challenge, so we didn't have to vote off another person so soon. Fully agreed. I'm already in hot waters right now, and I do not want to go to Tribal again right now. Yeah, for sure. Well, I'll catch some of you Z's. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, see ya. I feel pretty good about my alliances right now. Me and Drift, we're both working together with the Winners Alliance, but in our back pocket, we also have Eric, Merrily, and Justin, so we're in a pretty good spot, and I'm not really worried right now. I feel really safe right now. I'm not too worried about what's going on. My alliance of 5 is going to keep me in the game, and overall, I don't think I should be too worried, because I voted in the majority, and there's clearly people on the bottom that isn't me, so I really don't have anything to worry about right now. Well, Justin, I'm glad that we won the challenge, so we're safe for tonight. I'll see you in the morning, and Yeah, let me know if anything happens. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Justin. Hey, Laurelus, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Well, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a something. Yeah? What's up? I'm just gonna be straight up honest. There's a Winners Alliance going on that Drift and Core Blocks Mage are a part of. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Why are you telling me about this? I'm telling you about this because Bowtie has been thinking about blindsiding you pretty soon. Oh, really? Yeah. So, what I'm thinking is, if we lose the next challenge, we vote him off tonight. Yeah, okay. I'm good on that. Nice. Glad you can agree on me on that. Alright then. That is quite the interesting thing Laurelus tell me. I can easily leak that stuff to Bowtie and start making bigger cracks in the Winners Alliance. But if what Laurelus is telling me is true and I'm in deep danger, or at least in some sort of danger, I'm willing to work with Laurelus for a little bit to blindside Bowtie. Oh, I'm glad that we won immunity, but I'm still worried about my positioning. But if Laurelus is willing to work with me to try to get me and Ripple off the bottom, I'm gonna have to listen to him. I don't really have much other options at the moment. So the plan is Duke tonight. Yeah, 100%. Duke's gotta go. He's really bad for team morale. I agree. Duke needs to go. I'm down for it. Yeah, same. Alright then. Duke it is. Little do they know, I'm gonna try to blindside Dennis. Helping Duke out and leaking information to him, that will come handy later, and I will make sure of it. He's what? Yup. He's after you tonight. Well, thanks for letting me know. What do we do about that? Easy. Help me get the votes on Dennis tonight. We're making sure he goes. Alright. If Dennis thinks he can try to blindside me out of this game, well, he has another thing coming. We seem to be in a pretty good spot. Me, Builderman, Dizzy, Science Girl, Ice Climbers. That's 5. If we convince Stripes, typical type, and Defaultio, boom, that's 8. That's enough to send home Duke. Easy as that. So you want Dennis out? Yep, 100%. He's coming for me tonight, so now he's dead to me. Alright, I'm sold on that. We can't let this guy try to take out our alliance. Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm glad you guys can agree on that. Are we sure we want to go with this guy? Yeah, I'm sure. Duke has quite the temper, so he'll be much easier to eliminate down the road than Dennis. So let's try getting the numbers. I'll try talking to Shadow and Gusmac to see what they think. Okay then. Nope, it's nothing personal, Dennis. You try to take a shot at one of my allies, I shoot back. That's all there is to it. I don't really care what happens, because either way, I'm safe for tonight. But I would much rather prefer, even if Dennis goes, we try to make Builderman waste his idol here, so that he's much easier to take out at the following tribal we attend. Hold on, wait, Gamer 101. Yeah? Shouldn't we try to get Builderman to waste his idol here and flesh it out? We can save that for a different time. We don't need to do too many crazy stuff right now. Let's just focus on getting Dennis out tonight. You sure, man? I'm sure. Alright then. Well, have you heard any names yet? No, not yet. Hey guys. Oh, hello Gamer 101. What's the vote? Have you heard anything yet? Yup. I'm voting for Dennis tonight. People seem willing to do Dennis, so you guys in? Yeah, anybody's better than us. Yeah, I'm down too. Excellent. See you guys at Tribal. So you need to tell me you want to vote out Duke tonight. Yup, for sure. He's bad morale to the team, and he's just an asshole in general. We need to get rid of people like that. I'm sold on it. I am too. Yup, I'm in as well. Alright, excellent. I'll see you guys at Tribal Council. Well, that seems easy. It ain't us tonight. Hey, guys. Hey, Ice Climbers. How's it going? Hey, let's just be straight up honest. I'm just gonna be straight up honest here with this. I've been hearing Duke a lot. But what if we do a blind side tonight? Really? On who? Isn't it pretty obvious? Let's just get rid of Dennis. Really? Yup. Why? Well, even though Duke has quite the temper, he's way stronger at challenges. And Duke's temper is going to get him eliminated later on. It's better to keep somebody like that. I guess you're right. We'll do it then. Nice. Well, if this works, this is going to be a crazy blindside. Alright, well, the good news is it's not us tonight. Yeah, but who do we want to vote out between those two? I think it's way better if we go with this. Seems that we're the swing votes tonight. I'm cool with it. But it's a little risky, but in the end, if this works out, it works out. Alrighty, villains. Welcome to your first Tribal Council of the season. Without further ado, gonna ask you guys a few questions. First things first. Gamer 101, you were so close to winning the challenge for your team against Hunter, but you just came up short. Do you think that's gonna put a target on your back, especially since you're the only two-time winner on this cast in the history of RTE? Admittedly, I'm worried about this vote. Coming into this season, I have the biggest target on my back by far, which I am terrified about. And not to mention, I lost it for my team. But at the end of the day, I am by far the biggest target, and I am a shield for some of the more smaller names that are on this cast, and especially on this team. Prisoner, as the only other winner on this team, not to mention you won the All-Star season of the show, do you think that would also put a target on your back? It honestly could. It really depends on how people view the winners on this cast. But again, like what Gamer 101 says, I am a shield, and it's better to keep me around. And plus, I'm good for challenges for the pre-merge. Alright then. Ice Climbers, Duke, and Guzmanek. You guys haven't been around for quite a while. Do you guys feel that the game has been a lot quicker since the last time you guys played? I don't know what kind of question is that, because the one season that I played was the Amazing Race. But I will say it is slightly more fast-paced, and I have to adapt a lot more, because instead of relying on me being good at challenges, I have to rely on being good socially. So I am a little worried tonight, especially since apparently my name's been getting thrown out. But only time will tell on what's going to happen once you reveal the votes on that urn, Doge. I am a little worried myself, but I'm not really much of a target, so I don't really know why I would get voted for this tribal, and I haven't really done anything bad as far as I know. Well, that is quite the good question, Doge. Coming into this season, I am basically the rookie on the cast. I played in the most recent season before the RTE series shut down until recently the trilogy happened, and the trilogy is happening right now. And I came back for Legends because this is the first and only time I've gotten the chance to come back for a season. But I am worried, especially because some people are going to have connections from one season, some people for others, this and that. I don't really have that. But at the same time, since I am the new guy on the block, you don't really know me yet, and you can honestly pick me up as an ally. You never truly know. Alrighty. Those are pretty valid points. Alrighty. It is time to vote. Guzmanek, you're up.
You are nothing more than an absolute joke. And we do not need jokes like you on the cast. Bye-bye.
It's pretty simple, really. You're just nothing more than a dick. And you being called a legend is just laughable. I'm gonna send you back right where you came from.
I hope this is the right choice tonight. I don't plan on starting off the game on the bottom.
I'll go tally up the votes.
You sure this is the right move? I think so.
Alrighty. If anyone has a hidden immediate item and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. No one? Alright then. Once I read the votes, decision is final. Person voted out must leave tribal council immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Dennis. Duke. 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 That's 4 votes, Duke. 1 vote, Dennis. 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 That's 4 votes, Duke. 4 votes, Dennis. Dennis. Duke. That's 5 votes, Dennis. 5 votes, Duke. And 4 votes left. And the 11th vote is for Dennis.
What?
Dennis. That's 7 votes, Dennis. 5 votes, Duke. 2 votes left.
What? Why?
Sorry, man.
Yo, but he's horrible for the team. It's nothing personal, dude.
It's just all part of the game. Second person voted out of RTE Legends. Dennis. That's 8 votes. That's enough. You're going to have to bring me your torch. You guys need to tell me you guys kept this dude in over me. Yep. Sorry, man.
Wait, what? Huh? What? I thought, what?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, if you guys lose another challenge again, don't come crying, because you guys decided to keep in him over me. Good riddance. Oh yeah, Duke, you're a piece of shit, by the way. Dennis, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Well, I questioned that decision, but oh well. Good luck in challenges, I guess. Bye, Dennis. See ya, man. Well, after a pretty split tribal, I would say, you guys voted off your guys' first member. Try to win the next challenge, so you guys don't come back here. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night. Huh. Of course, I knew I was going to survive that vote. Well, now that I'm in the majority, everything's going to be perfectly fine. Oh, shit. We are in for a rude awakening. It's a good thing Dennis is gone. Duke is such a much bigger target to use down the road. And on top of that, I threw my vote on Duke. So, those other guys have no idea that I just set up Dennis's downfall. After thinking about it hard, I ended up convincing Typical Type and Defaultio to vote for Dennis over Duke. It's better to keep Duke in the game after all. Sorry, Dennis, but you deserved a lot better, but it needed to be done. So stupid. Huh? If you want to end your adventure, go to the right. If you want to continue for a chance to return to the game, go to your left. Yeah, I'm not ending off like this. What kind of question is this?
To be continued.